most of the kids have a habit of bringing both the hands onto the table when they're writing. So, if you're going to keep
Correct.
both the elbows on the table when you're writing, that means half of your body weight is managed by your hand. And that's why you get stressed out, and that's why
Right.
you're not able to write better. So, the right ergonomics is also very important.
Absolutely. Also, I'm sure you talk about posture when it comes to writing, because that essentially does impact your handwriting
Yep.
as much as anything else would.
And it starts with
So
choosing a
posture,
right study table and furniture. And thanks to the pandemic, I see a lot of parents are so good. They want to give the best of luxury to their kids. They end up buying chairs with the wheelchairs, the chair which has a lot of reclining ability, the cushion wala chair. And all
right?
these things is not really required for your child. In fact, you're doing more bad than being good by adding up all these things. Your child should learn to have a static chair. And there is a science behind choosing a right table. You need to have a study table at home, dear parents, and I insist on you having one, because eventually your child has to go back to the school to write exams, and exam will happen on the table, on the desk. And if your child is not used to
Yeah.
sitting on the study table, then he will not be able to perform better
Then
in
they
the
can't
exam.
sit in the class. Yes, absolutely. You said that using a static chair is better than using one which is, which is on wheels or which is
Ji.
reclinable. So, also you said that the distance from the table is quite crucial. How much would that distance be, and does it vary from for different age
Yeah,
groups?
the simple technique is I always give them. So you don't have to have a measuring tape. You don't have to actually get onto too much of numbers. It's very very simple. The distance between the table and the chair is the distance between this bone, okay, to the elbow there. So when you're sitting, so just make sure if your hand is in the L shape. So when you're sitting, just make sure the distance between the table, so this should be touching the edge of the table, and you should be actually sitting it straight. So that's all it requires. So maintain the distance. You don't need a measuring tape. You don't need to have that. And make sure the table is touching to the last rib of your child's body. That's all it requires. Don't buy a table which is too high, too low, because when you're writing, it's easy. So it's very simple.
Yeah, these are actually really simple, but I'm sure very effective techniques
Yes.
which can help you write better.